It was 5'6", bro. 5'5" or 5'6". We gonna say 5'6", and if anything, the game was a game.
The episode we didn't even
yeah, so they
got here on time, right on time.
Where's the Wave podcast, bro? Episode
50 something.
5'6". I'm gonna guess 5'6". I'm gonna guess 5'6". Y'all already know who it is, man.
Yo, put it in the comments.
Yeah, y'all spell it up, man. Otto Parker in the cut, man. AKA Otto Wave, AKA Paul. Niggas know. You can know me off, bro. Otto Castro, man, we back in the
outside,
cut.
bro.
We got Christ in the cut. We got West in the building. Y'all ain't see
Our
West
boys.
in like a year. Y'all ain't see Christ in a couple months.
Like,
it was like December.
Damn, lots has changed, actually.
It was...
Tom, yeah.
We was here last time with our other boy, Evan, and shit like that. That was a while ago. Damn.
You know,
I'm excited to be back. Yeah, for real.
We got a main. I want to go straight to the main topic because it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't. Something I did see was with 21 Savage. I don't know if everyone's seen it yet, but like he was fighting on Clubhouse with people.
Oh my god!
Because they were trying to say he's not. He was never a gangster. Like the reason he wasn't deported was because he never had like criminal charge, right? But then that's the thing. Who cares? But then 21 was going crazy. Like he was calling his mom to try to prove to niggas that he was really in the streets and stuff.
You see, but that's a bad look. That's a bad look.
That's the thing.
They were saying someone's gonna catch the Rico off that joint.
Isn't he? Yo, didn't he like kill the dude who killed him? Or something like that?
I think that's the baby. No. We say he
killed him. Well, didn't he like his brother got shot on his birthday or some shit like that? Wasn't that his story?
The baby killed somebody.
No, the baby killed somebody in Walmart. That's different. That's so different. That's so different.
They cut him in line.
Yeah.
Son took the line.
He was on the 10-item or less line.
Yeah.
Homie had 21 items.
They said, yo,
fuck out of here. Like,
it's like, nah.
Yo.
I don't know with 21 though, because like at the same time it's like I think it's someone close to him where maybe he wasn't really in the streets. It makes sense though, because like damn, that nigga would have been out the country when he when they figured out he wasn't a citizen. Like if he had a
criminal record.
Yeah. But then it's just like damn, why you trying to?
Does it matter?
But that's the thing. Right now, he can snap his finger and get anybody out of this world. So it don't really matter.
Very true.
So if he wanna act gangster, even wherever he is, where he's from too, London, whatever, right? London,
but he claims Atlanta. He claims Atlanta.
That's the thing.
Yeah, he do. Yeah. But y'all saw his pops come up and talk about it. It was like some old UK nigga. he was like some old. Nah, he bang things.
There's a meme about that. How New Yorkers see London gangsters and shit.
Yeah.
London rap, in my opinion, is a hit or miss.
It's a hit or miss.
It's a hit or
miss.
I think like the drill type or just like the rap?
Drill.
It's a hit or miss.
The rap the same as New York, kinda, sorta.
Like I don't know.
The drill part.
Maybe the drill part, but other than that, I don't know. It's a hit or miss. It's very like Skepta is alright.
Yeah, Skepta's cool.
He's alright. Central C, I like.
Central C, cool.
That one track is fine, but other than that, I can't really tell you anything else.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's harder though, also though, because the language and the Ebonics and shit like that, accent is different from us, right? You're not gonna cop. You're not gonna cop like some shit like that. You'll be like, damn, I really.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
You know, it just don't hit for me, like.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit the same.
But you hear niggas say, "Gra." That shit gonna be a banger.
You be like, yo, that's cool, man.
That's cool, but if
you ever seen this fire in the booth freestyle with some dude in a trench coat? He's like doing the dentist in tennis.
I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That shit was ass.
It's funny because you can't tell if it was a meme or if it was like for real. Because it could be for real.
It probably was for real though.
It probably for real. Fire in the booth though.
Yo,
he made him fire in the booth, but that was hilarious.
I think my thing is just like it's like same energy where it's like it is kind of whack and corny. Like if you're not from the streets, like don't be trying to. Why are you trying to prove your hardest to niggas to know it's like it's okay, like it's cool.
See, that's the thing too. Maybe I don't know where he's from though.
I guess that's your persona that you trying to,
maybe London.
But I think he was raised
if
here.
you're from there, But London is one of the craziest cities in the world right now.
He claims Atlanta though. Like he grew up there.
He grew in Atlanta.
So look, I don't know this man. We don't know this man personally.
Yeah.
I can only take his word, and he's
And he's making fire music.
He sounds amazing making his music. And if y'all see him in person, he looks scary.
Yeah,
he gotta look scary.
He look a little chubby now, though. He look a little.
I'm still
scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's about his shit by his music. Like when he first came out on like 21, that Slaughter Gang shit. Like I feel like he's really about it. But I just don't understand why he's going out his way to prove it. Like why would you want to go to the hood?
That's why I think that is a bad.
I think a hurt dog. What is it? What's the saying? A hurt dog Harlem song where like if the shoe fits. Then you when niggas really hit a nerve, and it's like, oh,
that's why I'm like,
but why is he looking? But then he's kind of looking for those issues, right? Like we kind of talk about a lot, like recently with those deaths, like Takeoff, like wrong time, wrong thing, wrong time. Like he do, like being in the hood, like when you hit a certain caliber and shit like that, like there's no reason to go back to that lifestyle. There's no reason to prove it, right? Like,
there's a lot of people that kind of like embrace it, but also a lot of people that kind of use it as their influence. You see Kodak, he comes out of jail, right? Kodak is one of the biggest right now in his class. Well, class of what? 18? 17?
16.
16? Was it 16?
Yeah, I think it was 16.
That whole class is amazing.
That was like
it's hard for us to say who's the biggest, in my opinion.
Denzel.
Because if it's the biggest, most popular, it might be Uzi, bro.
But from there,
Uzi worldwide.
I don't know though. I think he got high quick though, but I don't think he has.
And I love Kodak and I love 21, but Uzi is worldwide. He used to sell shows everywhere, bro. Yeah. Kodak.
I don't know 21, but I feel like 21 be out there too.
21 is up there.
21 up there too. Yeah.
Especially now.
Yachty.
I think that
Yachty's really popular too.
Yeah, for real.
And
he studied like in them like circles.
Now Denzel Curry is in there too.
Yeah, but.
He's popular in his own right. He's popular in his own right. No offense to him. No offense to him.
I think they said album of the year. I think like it's like contention.
He had verse of the year. One of the verses, like one of the verses of the year. That I forgot what song exactly.
I'm honestly,
but it is good. It is not a bad verse. If I hear it out, all right.
Yeah. I can't say I listen to the album, but I know like people be saying like
but I heard from other people. I've heard from others. Kind of high. That's what they say. But for me, I wouldn't open that shit ever in my car. Like I would never.
That's what they saying, bro.
They said if you had to like survive,
like Denzel Curry and UK rap, like right here, right here. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
I hope he hears this.
I think But,
we don't. Yeah,
I'm sorry. He's gonna hate us,
bro. Or Jid too. They said Jid had like one of the.
Jid is good.
I still not listened to the album, but I heard like it was
a good album. Good album.
Yeah.
Good album.
I just been slapping.
I realized that in music, I'm not into the all lyrical stuff as much anymore. Not anymore. At least. Like Kendrick, I feel like you have to. You have to like it and you have to give it a listen because that's a legend. But if it's Jid,
you got J. Cole.
J. Cole, of course, J. Cole. That goes without being said. But like,
that's my dude.
You know, you have to give them. You have to give them those listens. And those are my favorite. Those are my exactly. Those are my favorite rappers. Some of my favorite rappers of all time. But like guys like Jid or like Denzel Curry or somebody else who's trying to speak a type of lyricism. I'm like, let me play this hood shit real quick.
They're on a different level where it's like they lyrical, but it's like they have like the melodies where it's like versus like the straight spiritual. What is it? Spiritual marriage like Eminem, where it's just like damn niggas just chatting.
It's like that, you know.
Niggas
that's the thing though. It doesn't catch on now. Like all of the everybody's singing, everybody's doing their melodies now. Yeah. You can even tell.
Like I don't want to cry right now, I wanna, like you know, like this is some crazy shit right now.
21, yo, that shit been in my mind rent free, like the white version. Where you know what I'm talking about that TikTok?
I saw I saw a cartoon.
I saw the cartoon. I saw the WWE shit where Drake was like a girl or some shit. They were wilding with that one.
But that's another take though, like. I guess we can take like 21 when he's like he doesn't take it too serious now, you know. He's actually finding his melodies and shit like that. That he knows that he can he can win some shit
niggas though, cause like to be honest, like I be listening and it sounds insane sometimes. Cause like he don't be on beat or he just don't be. I just be like, damn, that's
crazy. Saying some shit.
They just let this nigga be.
My son is nice. My son is nice. bro.
He be getting it sometimes, but it be sometimes I'm like, wow. It's like nigga was like, you know how you do a reference track? Like, I'ma act. This is like the practice. I'ma actually rap.
Oh but nigga shit! He's ain't dropping practice.
I don't know. But nigga didn't go back sometimes. Like it'll be some shit where it's like he be just talking mad fast. But he just be talking like it's just not even.
I think that's just his voice. I think that's just. You're right though. I see what you mean. I definitely get what you mean. I think he's one of my favorite rappers in the moment right now. Mm-hmm. He's a beast.
He made it to my list this year and the past year. Yeah. I think he's still him and Drake has album of the year.
Yes,
album of the year.
Oh damn! Wait, no, that's crazy.
I think Bad Bunny might take that.
Oh yeah, no, Bad Bunny definitely deserves it.
He went crazy. Bad Bunny.
There's a reason why they referenced him. You know what I mean? There's a reason why that they referenced him. Bad Bunny.
I think he's probably on the top of the world right now.
Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, he going crazy.
Bad Bunny could do whatever he wants.
Yeah, word.
He deserves.
He literally threw somebody's phone and everybody.
He be throwing.
He took somebody's phone, threw it, and was like, he has his rights. You know what I mean?
That's justified though. It's like.
Nah, he's been going on a tour of taking niggas' phones and talking that shit.
He's kissing not taking nothing, random women too, like
and men.
Damn, we could do it. We could do it. To each other, we could do it.
I'm breaking boundaries.
Yeah, I mean it's justified. Nigga said.
I don't know why that was so funny.
It's 2023, bro.
It's 2023.
I don't know why that was so funny. I don't know why that was so funny.
Nah, but
Prince is hating, bro. It's crazy.
I'm not hating him. I'm happy for him, to be honest.
Yeah.
He make good music. Like, he make great music. I can't complain because we in the club and the ass is getting thrown while his music goes on. Like, why?
I seen him front row, bro.
Really? Oh, really?
Damn.
That man is amazing.
Really?
Amazing performer, bro. I seen him front row. Holy shit, bro. Bro, this was hilarious, actually. I was front row in the Barclays Center. Sitting right next to this random ass white woman. Never met her in my life. She was like, "You understand his music?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I love it. You don't?" And she was like, "No, I want to fuck him." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
She said that?
Oh yes, I swear to God, I swear. And I was like, "Yeah, like, oh you like I'm trying to alley to him." You know what I mean? But it's like that. And she didn't know a word. She was just dancing.
It's just a vibe.
Dancing poorly, by the way, because white lady. But yeah,
she was on beat and everything. Like, she was just. Like,
she was not. No rhythm whatsoever, but she was like
unfortunate right there.
Yo, Kiro Perar.
Give and take, bro.
I'm dead.
Damn, how much was those tickets though? That was before the album.
Or? It was before that album. It was still pricey, bro. It was like 400. 400, not bad. Like not compared to now, but 400 is still 400.
Yeah, now it probably goes run you like 1,000,
1,000 a rack.
I still ain't never been to a concert, bro.
You never been to a concert?
I was trying to take
you. Yo, let's go to Governor's Ball.
Yeah,
I've been trying to go to those.
Lil Uzi.
I need to. The way he explained Rolling Loud.
Yo,
Rolling Loud is lit too, but
and I had tickets.
Uzi's performing in Governor's Ball. Lil Baby. Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Last time I saw Kendrick Lamar in Summer Jam, nobody was giving him no stain, bro.
I don't get why.
It was mad New York niggas. Like I was in row with a bunch of New York niggas, old New York niggas, and it was just.
I thought it was K-Flock or something. The niggas trying to hear Wu-Tang.
Giveon is
their word, like.
Giveon is also performing too.
It's not because the niggas is old.
And Lizzo.
The thing.
Lizzo performing? Lizzo is performing. This is a crazy ass list, yo.
Lizzo pay niggas.
Joy Badass.
I'll go off for
We went to one of those.
We went to what's it called?
Central C as well. And Thames.
Oh, yeah.
Central C's coming.
Central C and Thames.
Thames, I would go for Thames.
And Pusha T, bro. Nah, fuck with Pusha. This is a good ass list.
Thames is hard too.
Thames is one day.
I need to listen to that.
It's only one day.
The album.
Yeah.
It's a weekend.
Bro. 10 out of 10 type shit. Yeah. It is a weekend. I would have to go like after work type shit. Like at least for one of those days.
I mean, it's always all day. Right?
It's all day type shit. So I'd rather see like on days where like Kendrick's performing, like he's the headliner. He's probably the last person performing.
Yeah.
So I'll go straight
for
right
one like where Kendrick for like the last album he did, where it's like they tell that story kind of.
Yeah,
like the stage.
The last one for the last one.
Yeah, like I wanted to go to like a concert like that where like niggas have like a stage.
Those are real personal.
Like,
I don't know, maybe
like that.
You gotta go to a Joey Badass concert.
Something like
that.
Those are personal. He's like those crowds.
Especially with his, I don't think he's gonna have like a concert by himself anymore. You know. Well, I think I feel like you make like that the album you just released. He had something similar. You ever heard of The Light?
Yeah. The Light by him, and then Common has the Light on like his second or third album. So we was watching those videos like, yo.
Yeah, you were.
We was like, damn, because this is what the album name is. It's so cool. Yeah, that shit was mad cool. Cause I think we came up with The Light because it's gonna be like a Christmas album, but then we was like, yo, Jesus is like the light type and all that stuff, right? I didn't even come up with the name. Like I had gave my boy like some Bible verses and a couple like ideas and stuff, and he was like, yo, we should just call it The Light based on one of the scriptures you gave me and stuff like that. And that's how we came up with the album. And then,
I love the title. It's a great title.
It's just like, we got the family picture. Like,
I love that. I love that. The best part of the intros was cool. Like the things was cool.
Like a real story. So that's it's like I graduated from the beat maker to I like composing. Like, yo, would you get these beats, the niggas to sing, and then boom, boom.
Are you open to like performing?
Yeah, I actually want to perform my verse, like on some like
I got an underground place for you.
Yeah,
I got an underground place for you.
Where at?
There's one in Jersey City and then there's one in Montclair that my boy he
hit
still
me with
does.
That because I just been like rapping it because it's like I do the beat, so it's like I can.
There's open mics too that he does. I think it's today.
Open mics like when you mean open mics like. Is it like comedy? You can do comedy too and stuff.
Yeah. It has to
spoken word.
I'm actually gonna go on stage pretty soon.
Oh, that's hard.
Stand up very like hopefully next week. But next week
I'm trying to get y'all on.
I hate the stage.
One of my next projects, like on some like how Kanye's first album, like you have
a lot of intros,
stuff like that, like
a lot of skits.
Do it, and it's like. Just stuff like that, and it's dope. I'm trying to get niggas.
I could write something for you. I could definitely write something for you.
Yeah, like that's gonna be like. I could
write something.
I feel the creativity. I love this shit.
No, actually, let me know what it is. Cause I sincerely want to like. I've been wanting to get on stage for a minute. Like this year, one of the reasons why I'm trying to like. This year is a big year for me to get creative, so I want to get on stage. Let me know.
Being creative, freaking, that shit. If you have like a job that you feel like lack of motivation, just doing creative shit, I feel like that shit just makes it up.
Get you the rush.
Bro,
your brain is finally working in different modes. You seeing colors and shit like that.
That's the people too.
You let me know. That's one of my resolutions of this year actually.
Wow.
To get on stage and get better. Like just go on stage as many times as possible.
Right.
So. I'm trying to go everywhere. And I've been writing two jokes a day lately.
Word, 2 jokes. Now I want to, before y'all continue, because now I want to actually get into like our topic. That's perfect segues. Really get into our topics. Like today we kind of want to talk about ambition versus desire. Right. That's like it's like a tough thing, right? Like as when you think about it, it's like they really hold each other's hands, right? Like of ambition. You have the desire. It's like for you. It starts as a dream, right? Like your will to do something. Like you're like it's just an idea, but then you need the ambition to like continue to really But like I just want, now that we're starting the new year, right? Like I know I want to hit everybody here and talk about maybe like some things that y'all were like looking forward to. Like you just talked about how you were looking forward to.
I got a list.
Performance.
I got a whole list.
And like you've been talking about it, but like even like breaking it down because like what really makes you want to do that, right? Like the will behind it, like because like desire could get lost. You can get lost in your desire, right? It could just be like, oh, I want some more money.
I mean, what's technically ambition? Like, what does that really mean? I'm so sick. I don't know.
No, it's a great question. I think ambition is more the will to. It's just doing it. I think that's kind of it, and then continuously doing it every day, even when you are whack at it, is to just continue doing it. Who was it? Was Wale? Wale came out with a song.
I was telling you gonna play that song.
And that song specifically is like talking about how like trials and tribulations of him trying to become who he is today. And even when you fail, just the ambition just to try again. That's you winning another day. That's you winning another day. And I agree. There is a very fine line between desire and ambition.
I feel like the way that I kind of like, I was just, of course I was reading up on it. And the way that I saw that it made perfect sense for me was desire is kind of longing for something while ambition is more thriving for that thing, right? You're kind of pushing forward, like Wes was saying, like you're working day to day, even though like you may take some L's, but things are gonna add up, right? Like you know, like, especially, like, with those big milestones, right? Like, we all, again, like, us young men, like, now that we've actually got into the real world, this shit is not, like, just, we finished school, so, like, now it's, like, niggas really trying to figure shit out, right?
The days are going by so long, but so quick at the same time.
At the same exact
time.
Fuck? It's kind of like, it's crazy that you mentioned that, because I've been thinking that. Yeah. I'm like, yo, like, I remember when I was in elementary school, and I wanted the day to be over, and that shit would never end. Yeah. But now that I'm a little older, shit just I'm like, shit, what the fuck did I do today?
The sun is going down and everything so early now.
Nah, and that's why you gotta really kind of like prioritize now. Like again, going back to like what you kind of trying to really accomplish this year, because you know we all have those dreams. Everybody's gonna have a dream, right? But you don't want to. What was that book? A Raisin in the Sun. You don't want nothing like your dream to just dry up and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I kind of wanted to bring this up for us. Like I don't know what you guys, but I know for me personally, I've been trying to work on, like, I'm trying to also get into real estate like soon, but like
awesome.
Hopefully try, like, you know, I'm really just working at, like, you know, I guess like financially building, and then like also I've been really thinking about like other business plans, just listening to podcasts and shit like that, where like every day I know maybe just picking up some knowledge, right? Like could build onto something later, like, you know, trial error. So personally, like this year I want to get into real estate by the end of the year. Like I want to have my own property.
You're trying to get the license and all that, right?
No. I'm actually trying to own. I want to.
Oh, you want to own?
I want to own. And just start doing like, you know, start house hacking and all that shit. But
you know, like home learners loans, bro.
Yeah, the FHA shit. So like that's what I'm trying to work, like financially, you know, saving, but not even financially, like mentally, like, you know, like. I've been actually trying to help my dad out more with, cause he has some property, so I've been trying to help him out more, trying to learn some shit with him. Like I'll be like, yo, like I'm not gonna lie to you, I used to go to the Bronx with him, right? So I used to go to the Bronx after school every Monday and Friday, bro. So you know the traffic going cross Bronx crazy. Yeah, the traffic is 2 hours to go on a Friday, bro. To go over there and to do recycling and trash and shit, like, you know, sorting and shit.
That nigga's building character,
bro. Building character.
It's like, yo, you want to own property, right? Like, this is it. Like,
and at the time, I was like, I would try to stay asleep in the window. Like, I didn't want to go, like, you know. But now, like, I find myself trying to, like, actually stick with him. Like, you know, like, yo, you about to go to what's the place? Oh, I'll go with you. I'll see what's up. Like, you know, try to learn some shit. So I feel like I've been trying to build there. And, you know, again, like he said, like Wale, West, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, building constantly. So,
yes, sir. What about you?
I don't know, cause I don't know where to start, nigga, cause it's so much,
crazy,
bro.
I think
too much,
we should each give ourselves like three main ones that you could really like. You could actually control and focus on. Be realistic with yourself.
Be realistic, right?
Cause bro, I want to do everything on my list, but I cannot.
That's the thing.
That's why you gotta.
Why I didn't make a list.
I get that. I think. No, continue. My bad.
No. I feel like the reason why I didn't do list or anything like that, the year just passed by so quick. You know, I didn't even know it's fucking January. But right now, I feel like I'm chasing more into like not physical shit or like more like mental. You know, if I can be more creative this year, that just leads to a better like, you know, day mindset. Like, you know, I'm not just stuck at work or just paying bills, but because
that's the key, right? Because everyone creative, but then for the most part, niggas still working the 9 to 5 type. So it's like you creative outside of the. So it's like outside of the
thing.
But I feel like it's like something to get your brain working again. You know, like, you know, when you was in high school or college, we're always into our books. That's it. We do some fuck shit, but when you're in work, you have so much shit in mind. You have a little bit of free time in my hand, but like, if you can, that's the reason why. If I can be creative, I can have more opportunities, as in like business mindset.
What's one of your things that you want to focus on this year?
Like as in like what I want to do and
general, brother. No.
Yeah. I feel like just being more creative, man. What I've been doing is photography again. Get my old cameras.
Yo, he actually got a little stew set up in the crib too. He made some songs and shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you, he got some hooks. So.
Nice, man. That's great.
I'm trying to get you on the hook for the next little project, bro. Real talk.
So for real.
The stew, you gotta come with us.
I know. we have to have another stew session for real, bro. For real. I'm not gonna lie to you. He be in the stool all the time, bro. He's talking like, damn, he said another day? So I be living there now.
Niggas be in there for like 6 hours. Like
you be copping those specials now there?
Bro, we
be having specials.
I go to that studio to actually record a song, and then me and my boy Cassius, I be going to his spot, and then but that's when we actually just bang out the beats type. And if I'm not there, I just be in my room banging out beats. So it's like regardless, nigga gonna be making the beats.
It's a different mindset when you have like the same type of like people around you.
Like just bounce.
It's different,
You still haven't given me one.
Damn. So one is like what I'm gonna do at least like every week. It's like 4 or 5 beats I could bang out. But then now it's just like dividing it to I want to come out with more projects, and then like but like little short something like this where it's concise. It's 4 tracks, but it's just like powerful. Listen to it in one sitting, 15-16 minutes, and then part 2 like for the last album for next Christmas I want to do like a short film type, but with off the basis of those tracks where it's like it's a movie with the soundtrack type thing where it's like I know everyone niggas could do it live on
Let me know if you need help with that.
I
would love to.
I got cameras.
I'm gonna try to start like
cameras. I got a boom mic if you need one. I got
lights.
Summer,
bro. I'm trying to do it like in the summer because I like really want to do it where it's like and something like that you could watch that 10 years from now in the holidays.
Hell yeah.
Type, you feel me? Like it's something like cool, but like
if you need a script written, I got you.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna start hitting niggas up.
Even like you feel me, like what I'm into right now is like that vintage Y2K vibe, like if you ever like video record yourself in a stew and shit like that, just memories, having fun and shit. Seeing that, just that's one thing I'm trying to achieve, just seeing that, doing it and seeing it, and I'll be happy. I don't care where it goes. I don't care if I don't do anything.
You just want it out.
Just want it out, but I feel like it's a bigger achievement in my head.
That's what
I did it.
Because the journey too, like not even the end result. The journey itself is.
It's the effort, yo. Like as well as the journey and the effort itself. Like that is an accomplishment. Yeah. Like you creating something out of nothing. That's in itself an accomplishment. Yeah. And it's funny that you mentioned that because every year I like to watch The Last Dance. The documentary from the Michael Jordan documentary. Yeah. And I'm watching it right now. And like you were saying, like the vintage look, like all the videos and shit like that. Yo,
it's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
And you want to talk about desire and ambition?
Yeah, that dude was crazy though.
That's a winner, man.
So you look at him. He's like, I'm dropping 50 on you.
The first episode of the Kanye thing, I want to rewatch that.
Oof, that Kanye was.
It's both of them. Both of those. I'm even rewatching that. I'm gonna rewatch that one as well after this one. Those just give you the type of like belief, like yo, like I'm the only one, yo. Yeah. I'm the only one that can believe in myself. Yeah. You're the only person that has to believe in yourself.
You could get niggas on your team that's gonna help you, but before you get there, you yourself gotta first.
Before anyone. Before anyone. That's what I got from the Kanye documentary. The Jordan one is you want to win. You gotta go do it.
You gotta do that.
Go do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, go do that. Like,
you playing the Pistons, niggas keep bullying you because you little. Now you
gotta hit the gym. You know what I
mean? I was getting my tattoo watching that, and that gave me a little bit of motivation.
You were like, bro, so I'm gonna spit it in right now.
No, I was like 8 hours in, and that shit. That's the only thing that got me through. Him and Kobe documentary.
The Kobe one, yeah, man. Yo,
cause that should be hard, man. Sitting in a chair for 8 hours straight, 10 hours, different.
I think I watched a Dreamville documentary too, and then with J. Cole, his like his best friend who's like the Dreamville manager, like Ibrahim or something. I was watching that too. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to take a race the wave like up there, nigga. But now it's just like,
and you will,
and y'all will. Just gotta.
I've never seen anybody more like 56.
Yeah,
56. Like I have a show and I do skits, and you guys are way more consistent than we are. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. Pushing content out, yo, bro. That's the key. That is the key. And I'm proud of y'all. Y'all killing it. Y'all are killing it.
And then now I just gotta, cause YouTube, I know I'm gonna be sick, cause I got my vlogs and we got the studio documentaries coming out. But then I gotta get the IG where I have to post the clips on IG and shit.
Back on the IG
so niggas know I'm alive and embrace, but doing something and stuff. So I'm like, cause that's a sacrifice where it's like, but it's cool, like all avenues type.
Word.
But how was your 2022 leading up to like this year coming in? Like, how was it?
That shit was great.
Like, do you need to make a crazy shift, or do you want to change little things? Like, what is it?
I just gotta keep doing the same thing I did last year, real talk, and I know, man,
that's the formula.
I'm excited, bro. 2022 is really like the formula of like everything, bro. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be exciting.
You're right.
Yeah.
I see that way. Yeah,
like
use 2022 as a formula.
I learned a lot about myself in 2022, like how to break habits, how to like become have a better routine, like learning myself and where I'm best at. Like, you know, you're not great at everything, but learn where you're best at and then focus on that, hone in on that. 2022 was a good year, yo. For me, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but it was a good year for me.
It was a good adult year for me.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
It was a good adult
I agree.
Year.
It opened my eyes a lot of growth.
Cause we just started now. We only like 3 years past like school, where it's like now we in the real world, where it's like it's certain
bro,
things
crazy.
Where it's like
I think
when did you grad?
That's what I'm saying.
21. May 21.
Word, we graduated. We graduated last year. Type shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy to really think about that, right? Because I felt like that graduation has been so long. I feel like I've been in this adult world.
I feel like it was like
word,
but so quick too.
Yeah.
Nah, last year was really like Christ said, like it was really an accomplishment. Like it was more like seeing the fruits of everything that has been done. Yeah. Last year I really took like I was really just enjoying what I've worked for type shit, right? Like in school and shit like that. Like I was really able to like really like understand. Okay, well, this is the work I put in, and this is what I've earned from it. And you know what? I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna enjoy it because
that's how it was.
Shit, it was really like it was just like chilling.
The creative stuff. I was like, I'm getting like a solid paycheck.
Yeah,
I'm chilling,
you know.
I'm like,
that's where I'm on vacation.
That's where I'm at now.
Yeah,
I'm making amazing money right now, and I'm finding myself in like a little rut where I don't have time to be creative. You know what I mean? Yeah. So actually, I made the decision yesterday that I'm gonna go part-time so I could have more time for my creative shit, still work and shit, you know, go to school and shit, but mainly so I could focus on being more creative, working in here, working outside, making more videos, again, doing stand-up. So I thought I had to do that for myself, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like we all gotta feel like we understand that, like, you know, where we at is cool. But like, right, we're still trying to climb that mountain or climb whatever we're searching for, right? Like every day is another like trying to another battle, but to get better though. Right?
Yes, bro.
Exactly. I was telling them like throughout this year, you know, this was the most like knowledge I've ever taken in.
Word. That's a good thing, bro. Like, and to continue learning is a blessing. Word.
Yeah,
it's a blessing.
Knowledge about just like everything, like almost everything, like yourself, your work. Who you are, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's broadened. Like my mind has really broadened for like what really like is really happening and shit like that.
That's what I mean. 2022 is a formula.
I read books in 2022. I don't read. I read Atomic Habits. I read 48 Laws.
I just got that book.
Atomic Habits will change your life, bro. 48 Laws of Power, also a good book. But the one that changed my life drastically was a book called How to Gain Friends and Influence People or something like that.
Oh, okay.
By a guy named Dale Carnegie. Bro, still to this day, like I find myself in situations where I could influence a day to day, like even my own friends, even people that I work with. Yo, like let's strive to be better than yesterday. Let's be better than that. There's ways to
like supportive leadership type shit.
Yo, it's mad clips. I could post on the gram. It's a good vibe.
Yeah. He said yeah.
It's a great one. It's a good one.
2023 though, I think 2023 for me personally is the year of discipline, right? Like this year is gonna be big on discipline. Like you know we can't
like 4 hours today. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
I think it was just.
I feel you.
Ever since I got a new phone, I've been like,
for real, dog.
My shit's been taking 30 minutes lately. Like, you know, I don't know why.
I went to the bathroom today maybe like 7 times.
Yeah, bro.
I was in between me. I was like, fuck it, gotta go take it. I just sit on that toilet.
That shit's my office, you know.
Bro, my legs be asleep, but I'm like,
get up,
yo, let's go. Yo, I'm trying to win this game right now, yo. Like, fuck. Nah, so what are you guys leaving in 2022?
I'm like all that other like, you know, I think because last year I enjoyed it so much that like there was like kind of like to my schedule, my routine was like a chaotic kind of vibe to it, right? Where I think I'd be out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was outside a lot last year. I'd be outside a lot, and like now I'm just trying to find like get back kind of to like more like steady. You know what I'm saying? The weekends I'm trying to get a little, especially now winter too. It's kind of cold. Like it's cold, so I don't really operate. I don't operate in that type of weather no more. Really.
This is stacking time. This is
it's stacking. Yeah. So
what are you living in 2022?
Man, I'm trying to leave my comfortability, because one thing is like, I'm about to be 24 in August, but I think it's time where it's like a nigga really gotta like move out really and just take that additional responsibility where it's like nah, they not paying us.
I know. I'm just saying I want I buy so many, bro.
But it's like, man, like I'm trying to really, my savings good, but I feel like it's time where it's like, I can still be responsible. I feel like I'm responsible and stuff, but just that added step of like, leaving
leaving like the net, for
real. Where it's like,
really fending for yourself, learning.
So it's kind of like, it's just on my mind.
Like everybody's trying to move
out.
Everyone's trying to move out.
I'm trying to move out by August.
Like it's just like they about to be a man. I mean, I gotta act like a man for real. But I know that's why right now I'm just trying to set everything in motion creatively, where it's like me, I already know how to make beats. I know how to make music, how to make an album now. So now all I gotta do is make the beats. I know who to reach out to, stuff like that. That's out the way. It's easier. So now when I move out, it's like I just know. Yeah. If that makes sense. It's not like me trying to do 1,000 things at once.
You already got something set up there. You know that. So that's right.
What about you, Christ? What you want to do? What you want to leave?
Oh, leave? Bro. I want to leave like not being disciplined, bro. Well, you have work in the morning, but you're up, you can't sleep, or spending money where you shouldn't even be spending. That is saving.
Bro, I spent so much money on
clothing.
I need a meal prep and stuff.
Vacation.
Meal prep this year.
Meal prep.
Nah, bro, don't even think about it, bro. Don't even think about how much money you spend, because when you start crying, you start, it'll be a bad day.
Your vacation be when you here, bro, because you basically live out the country, basically. You, nigga.
Nah.
Nigga don't even live in New Jersey.
The fact that we got him here is crazy. The fact that we got him here. I had to stop the plane. I was like, yo, you can't leave. Don't let him go, bro.
That's crazy.
You see, it goes out way too much.
Y'all gassing it, bro. I've been inside these last couple January, past 2 weeks, past 2-3 weeks.
See, that's different.
And it feel good.
It feel good though, for real.
Going working out and
for a nigga to say he been inside the house for the past 2 weeks.
Nah, it's that though.
Bro,
like maybe like last week or 2 weeks, I was at home and I was just by myself chilling. I was like, damn. Like I haven't felt like this in a while, where I was just by myself. Like nobody would. I was at peace, yo.
My parents, they leaving tomorrow.
Me too. Europe. My parents too.
They leaving to Europe tomorrow.
They traveling.
Yeah, they traveling. So they say, yo, fuck it, we leaving the house in 2022. That's what they said.
Wait, for how long though?
For a week.
Damn. Okay.
Europe for a week.
So you gonna be vibey?
I'm gonna be in the crib alone, just chilling, just me by myself with my thoughts, which is a little scary, but nah.
But like. It's a good step, For me, it was like dorming. I dormed like 1 or 2 years, 1.5. But all that responsibility, it feels good, Like
for sure.
Thing, and now we know like what's right or wrong, what's to be disciplined.
I think that's an important thing to go through. Definitely. Especially at a young age, like now you're more well adept. So like, if you are alone, you know how to do laundry, you know how to cook, you know how to do all that shit because you had to do it already. Not a lot of people know how to do that. One thing I'm planning on leaving in 2022 is I'm leaving. I hand jobs, yo. I never ever want to get a hand job ever in my life.
From yourself?
Not from myself.
That's a wild thing.
That's a wild thing to say, yo. Like,
not writing.
Not writing. Writing is my best friend.
Not Pamela, bro. Not Manola, bro.
In my head.
Like, no, like, all jokes aside, like, bro, yeah, it's my parents.
You still getting, like,
all jokes aside? Nah, like, yo, bro, like, That shit's disrespectful at a certain point. You think you could do my job better than me? Like, no.
Disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You give me a Native American burn on my shit. Like, that shit hurt.
Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy? I'm not trying to do that no more, though.
Beat your meat?
Yeah.
I heard it tarnishes.
I've been off it for a minute, but I'm looking. I'm like, damn. That shit, it's been a long ass time.
You start looking at people different, too.
Yeah, where it's just like, you clear-minded. Like,
I
could really
clear-minded.
Everything.
I remember one time. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I saw this video of this brolic ass dude. He was like, "Stop leaving your semen for the napkin."
Oh,
I'm like,
damn.
I'm like, you can't impregnate the napkin. I'm like, bro, like that's not the goal.
That's not the goal. That's the thing, though, right? Going back to intention, like. That's not the right intention.
That was hilarious though. I saw that shit and I was dying. I was like, bro, like,
cause that brolic dude don't got no more left over.
Like I wasn't.
Like he probably did the video expecting shit.
Like, yo, stop doing it. Like you fucking
PNC
bitch. Like, you big ass bitch. Like, it's so huge. Telling me what to do. Like, fuck.
No, that's hilarious. And then I think now going back to desire, right? That's where we get lost, right? In the desire, right? Like we have these external things where they tell us like this is where you should be at. This is what you should be doing. This is where you at. But let's bring it to like planting a plant type shit, right? Like you put a seed in there. You watch a video, that's your seed, right? Mm-hmm. But you be like, oh damn, you go back 30 minutes, you water, right? So like, damn, you look at that shit and you be like, damn, this shit ain't grow. But you're looking at everybody's videos and shit on like, you talk to people videos and shit. Like at least personally, me sometimes I'll be like, damn, but listening like, damn, like. Why this shit not working for me yet?
Yeah.
And it's comparing this and that, but like
that's the problem. We live in that type of generation where we compare ourselves a lot.
That's a thief of joy, I think. Comparison is a thief of joy.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And then I forgot who said this shit, but it was like even desire is the theft of joy and like of who you are, because you desire something when you could be living a good life, but you'll desire something that's out of your range, and you're like, well, I don't have this, so I ain't shit.
Right? Desire is the root of all suffering.
That's what it is. There we go.
That's the whole meaning of Buddhism. Actually, that's like the root idea of it.
Like money ain't the root of all evil, but it's the love of money.
Yeah. It's the love of money it's the hunger of the money that like you could do nasty and disgusting things to other people just to achieve it, fame, and doesn't necessarily bring you happiness, but.
Yeah, that's the thing where we gotta actually continue to grow. Like doing this talk, this is great because I don't think people really talk about this shit. Like I wouldn't have this conversation like that, like regular.
No, I wouldn't.
Family, like
again, comparing yourself to somebody else that will
kills you, bro.
Kill you because of course you're not gonna be where that other person's at. Yeah. You have to just take the steps. What I do say is. Learn how they got there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Instead of envy that they're there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's a fine difference. There's a big difference between the two. Mm-hmm.
Every journey is different too. So
every journey is different. I have a buddy who just got his master's.
Congrats.
Yeah, amazing. And software engineering.
Wow.
Mad hard.
Nigga get in the bag.
He got it. And instead of me, because I haven't gotten my bachelor's yet, I only have my associates. Instead of me being like, look at where he's at. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what'd you do? Mm. How did this make you feel? And what'd you sacrifice?
You gotta sacrifice. Yeah.
You gotta sacrifice something. And, am I willing to sacrifice the same thing? Like, it's basically just learning instead of just envy.
What works.
Yeah, what works, That's why talks like this are important. Yeah. I'm learning what works for you, and then I might implement it on my life.
Yeah,
everything's for everybody, It's like, and that's something that book taught me. Right. Listening to another person.
Actually listening.
Listening and taking part of it.
I talk to older heads now. You feel me? At work, like not older, but like, I got some managers I talk to. They're like 40, 30. Get good advice from them. But the ones I think I really learn a lot from are 26, 28-year-olds, you know?
Me too.
Like,
me too.
I'm so curious.
My boy is 26. My boy's 26 who just got his master's.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, you're right there. Like, we're mad close in age.
That's what it is, right? Like, the closer you are, it's like, damn, I could be that. Like, the closer it is to it.
That's where I would want to be. You know what I mean? So
that's why, you know, like, for even teaching, that's why they try to push a lot of younger teachers, because, like, you see a teacher that's younger than the older one, you won't listen to them more because they're like, well, but he's actually attainable. Like, he's young and he's teaching.
He can relate to me.
And he's cool. Like, relate to me. Like, that's the appeal to that, right? Like, but I feel like, you know, a big thing, like, talking about it, listening, is trying to find, like, somebody that you could actually, like, even, like you said, take things from, like, relate to, or find something, because they'll give you, people live through all their experiences, so why not learn from their experiences?
You can't skip the journey, bro.
Cannot skip the journey.
It's arduous.
That's not dropping that bar.
Yeah, it's relevant to that as anything you talk about. Like, it's not gonna be easy, but the benefits, like, literally, like, you can't skip, bro. You cannot see what's under. You see the tip of the iceberg. You don't see.
I'm telling you,
right? You can see everybody's
failing is part of that.
Yeah,
you can't be afraid to fail.
Facts.
You know, what I'm learning more I go on in life is failure is what makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The fear of failure is what makes you feel uncomfortable. The fear of being embarrassed is what makes you feel uncomfortable. But what makes you better is being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So
being vulnerable,
whatever, bro. Like, being creative.
Yeah, you gotta be.
You're mad vulnerable, bro. You know, and it builds confidence. You dropping a whole project. You don't know what people are going to say about it. Yeah. It could be people who hate it. Yeah. But you still put it out.
I'm just like, because you got to be confident in yourself. Where it's like, and it's even creatively, there's a distinction, right? Because it's like, I see other people drop stuff and I'm like, wow, like, objectively, it's really, like, bad. Like, say the mixing or the beats, the rap, like, it's like, they didn't put a good it's product. Actually, like, not good. Like, this doesn't, like, it sounds like you was just a nigga by yourself that just, you know, did stuff. So it's like, objectively, like, yo, my shit sounds good. Like, I could listen to something else. I'm like, nah, this sounds good. Everything about it is good.
The quality, that's what's
it's fun. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you just have to have that flicker, and then, you know, obviously, you know, just not being authentic. Like, my project, you know, was authentic to myself. I'm not over here talking about things where it's like, yo, that nigga Paul, like, that nigga's nice. That nigga don't be you know what I mean? Like, you not you rapping that 21 Savage shit, bro. Like, you have to be authentic, really.
Legit though, that in itself is what makes you, like, better, bro. Yeah. You find your audience, and they'll find you. Yeah, and that's all you.
So like, same thing. Rapping about Jesus, and
that's
you.
Christmas,
and it's like, that's me. Nigga.
That's
like, you
you.
know what I mean? Like, they don't say
photography. Do it. Like, there's nothing to stop you from doing that. I mean, in the sense of maybe time. Yeah. But in those times where you put it out there, bro. Yeah. Put as much out there.
Photography, like art, you know.
Art in general.
Music, photography, clothes, fashion, everything.
And also the 10,000 hours, because something that's funny is a lot of people like my first, like, I think it's 4 or 6 verses on the album, but I only got 1. But that was like the 5th draft revision. Like, there was a whole different version of that. Or even the beats, you know, where it's like, fam, I made hundreds of beats before that.
Of course.
Most of that shit was ass, like, trash, right? Like, I'm talking to my engineer, he's like, yo, every beat you play for me, that shit fire. But I'm like, damn, it's mad funny, because niggas don't realize, like, the shit that is, like, terrible. Like, sucks. The worst.
Well, you know, but like, when it comes to, like, art like that, it's also like,
whatever you think is good.
You know? No, but subjective, but then knowing, like, no, like, this is actually, like, not good.
Yeah, there's.
I see what you mean. I get what you're trying to get at.
But so for the creative part, like, it's like, you know, putting yourself out there, but it's like, people are gonna find what you find good too, right? You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a point. And there's gonna be somebody that's not gonna like it, right? It's just not for them. But then there's gonna be people that is for them, and you just gotta keep catering to.
Because for you, you try to make your art towards other people, and it's just never. It's never gonna. There's always gonna be someone missing out.
Bro,
you're gonna be missing out.
I've been writing a joke, trying to get at least 1 joke a day, and I know not all of them are gonna be bangers. Yeah. But when I get on stage, I'm gonna tell them. Yeah. And if I don't get a laugh, I'm like, alright, what can I do different? What can I say that's different? You know what I mean? That's the revision part. Yeah. That's the trial and error. You know what I mean? I'm ready to get honestly, I want to get booed. I want somebody to throw something at me.
I got you.
Bucket.
I got you, dog.
Boom. That's actually gonna make it better material. Like,
you become better off it. I genuinely think being uncomfortable makes you better, and that's where the ambition comes into play. I'm about to get cursed out today, but what I'm gonna do is show up tomorrow. That's where the ambition comes in. Yeah. That's where the want to become better comes in. At least that's my view on it. It could be different for everybody else, but
no, that's a fact.
That's where I've gone to it, and you know, it's important to have conversations, especially amongst other men. I don't get to have these type of conversations all the time with. You know, as much as I talk to my girl about stuff like this,
it just
I can't be as free.
Or
like say like only guy shit would only y'all would understand where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? Because we kind of all come through the same cloth in the sense of being men of different ethnicities as well. So you know, all that shit is important to realize.
And it's good that we're talking about it, and that's what we're trying to do, right? Because even for us having this talk, somebody might hear this and hear some shit like, damn, you know, this
that's
might
a
hit.
fact. Like, yo, like,
and each one of us going through our own shit, right? Somebody else could be inspired by each one of us.
Yes, and I completely agree. Like, speaking to y'all makes me want to go on stage tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do it tomorrow if I could.
I'm about to go do a beat tonight, bro.
Like, fuck it. Like, fuck it.
I'm about to sleep.
Fuck it. But it's going to be the best sleep of my life, though. Nah, like,
I'm trying to wake up early for real, because the nigga be waking up and be on IG for mad long. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I cut that joint. I ain't gonna lie to you. I cut the morning, like, that shit be killer, dog.
You be there laying down, like,
I'll be waiting now, cause, like, by the time I'm up already, I'm not even thinking if I see like a bunch of like news feeds and all this. Already my day's kind of already just like that's what I learned kind of already. Cause for me, the morning shit for me is like it's kind of like the zen time. Cause I'm usually up early already. It's like I'm up early, so everybody's still asleep type shit. Like I don't need anything. My day's gonna be hectic already based on what I do. So I don't need my morning already to be like
crazy.
World Star fighting and shit like that. Like, I need to censor myself already, understand like kind of process what's happened yesterday, what's happening today, get myself ready for the day, and then that's why that IG shit in the morning or like any type of shit like really maybe music. I fuck with music in the morning just to get like a calm, chill vibe. But like I try to just
I might deactivate my shit and just do my channel, like just focus on the channel one. Just so I could like focus on that, cause I mean that's the only thing that's no. I might have to. I mean, honestly, just so I could like
take that to the account off type, you know.
Legit though, cause one of the
switch the account.
Exactly, and just stay on that account. Cause one of the things I want to do is in 2023 is get my channel to 1,000 subscribers.
Ooh.
It's a hard ass thing to do. Honestly, I want to start at 100, but the goal is to be at 1,000. So if I could put all my focus that I'm watching YouTube, I'm watching straight Instagram for myself on my own profile. Let me go on this profile, the one I have shared with my boy, Survival of the Littest. Come follow me right now. But it's one of those things where like I could just give all that hours, those 4 hours that you spend on Instagram on my channel now. Like now I'm trying to see what I could do different, what I should post or whatever the case may be.
Use that as like a tool for yourself, right? Rather
than instead of an entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. Like you indulging in it, might as well make money for you, right?
Yeah, for yourself.
And it's not even about monetizing at this point. Right now, it's definitely not.
When I say money, just like in general, like just
You're right.
Motivation.
Just making that
a little comment goes a long way. Like somebody's like, yo. Anybody who comments or anybody who actually reaches out to you, like
it's a big deal. It's a big deal. You choosing time out of your day to reach out to me, like who am I? To gain your attention. You know what I mean? Like thank you. Also, speaking of renovation, I'm gonna renovate this studio very soon. Like there's gonna be some wooden floors.
This is a clutch studio. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I appreciate that. Thinking about painting the walls. I'm thinking about painting the walls a different color, but definitely wooden floors, and the table's gonna switch up and the chairs. So definitely expect that soon.
Be here. I ain't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? This dude has been holding it down for a while.
I appreciate y'all for using it
too. like hit him too.
I appreciate y'all using it. I appreciate y'all. I just
just keeping it. That's why I want my own crib too, bro. I'm at my own studio.
Yeah, I want my own creative area. This here has been really important for me. This area here, because I feel like I could do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, literally. I've literally done whatever the fuck I want in here.
That's when you say that, I just kind of just want to like.
You know what I mean, though, right?
That's why I just don't want to touch nothing. I don't want to breathe too much. You know, I just know like
with a napkin.
With a napkin. Say fuck a napkin. There's a table. Sheesh.
Yo, no, it's some dope vids. Like I mess with his stuff because he got the good edits and all that. That's a good production. French just know how it be. That's why we do the same thing, bro.
Nah, man. These are hilarious.
Yo, one thing I'm gonna say, books is crazy. Cause I used to be like, I have to get back into reading books. But as of now, like all I really be reading, I just read like the Bible, or whatever. Mm-hmm. I bought this Kobe book in like July. I'm only like 3 pages in.
Read that.
Yeah, but then I'm like, you know what, bro? It's okay. I'll be watching documentaries. You know, like learning other ways. I was like, let me get back into books, but everyone's different.
I gotta listen, bro. No, honestly, I get it though, cause I do audiobooks. Honestly, I listen to audiobooks and I write it down. I write things down. One of the books I'm trying to read is called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Bro, that itself in the title should already be a wild ass
mentioned it or something like that.
I'll tell you exactly by who. I got you.
Yeah, because it's a lot of
Y'all ever thought about having role model as such an essential thing now? Like role models to look up.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mark Manson is the one who wrote that book. Mark Manson.
Like a role model, a mentor.
A role model.
OG or just...
Role model.
It's funny you mentioned that.
People who failed and you still see them, you know?
I got my boy at work. His name is Josh. White boy, he's probably like maybe like 50 something now. Yeah. But he is like really intelligent. Like he runs like a VDC, like his virtual design and coordination.
Yeah. Awesome.
But he's really smart, like in real estate. Like I asked him the other day, like, yo, like you ever thought of this? And he's like, yeah, actually. He told me like as like this really made me respect him. He told me about like he got into real estate when he was younger, like the same age as I was. But his property didn't really work. He came from Baltimore, so he bought a place in Baltimore. But his home, when he bought it, actually lost value, and he actually went into like bankruptcy and shit like that. And he was telling me this, and I was like, damn,
that's nuts.
That's nuts. And he even broke it down like how bankruptcy works and all that shit. Yeah. And I was like, wow, bro, for you to even open up to me about like some vulnerable shit like that,
that's not vulnerable,
bro. That's like, I was like, wow, like I really fuck with him. But just to even give me knowledge.
That itself is he's trying to say, yo, like to avoid that.
That's crazy.
Do this instead, you know.
I was like,
that's dope.
Wow.
That's fire.
I was like, wow.
That, I think like you could. This is a game you could play where it's like you bankrupt, but you're not really bankrupt.
That's what that's what he said. Like so to be bankrupt.
I know there's a way. But
he said when you declare bankruptcy, right? But you gotta stop paying anything with card or anything for like 6 months. So you gotta pay everything cash. Like you gotta. So you can't show you making an income. You can't show you paying shit. Like there's nothing. So
that's wild.
For 6 months, son was paying under the table.
Like that's ghost for real.
Ghost. And then they like kind of
if you got money in your bank, like you can't like what about that money in your bank?
Can you take that
out? Take it out to pay cash, or is it like niggas know?
Now you gotta take. So that's what he said. So before he declared his,
you gotta take all that shit.
So you gotta go to a lawyer. You gotta go to a bankruptcy lawyer, and he told him, yo, before we declare for bankruptcy, you gotta take all your money out, and you gotta have everything in cash.
Ain't that bad sus though? Like I feel like I don't know.
So they say like he said you gotta do it during the new year because tax season. So they're gonna first of all they're gonna ask him, oh how you got enough money to pay for me, a lawyer, a bankruptcy lawyer. Be like tax season. And you got cash tax season. Like you leave it to that. Tax season hit. So so he declared bankruptcy and he got out of like real ass debt, like for real, on some shit like
6 months really ain't that long.
That's
for cash.
But then it's like how you pay
bro. Like think about it, direct deposit and shit. You don't.
You gotta steal password.
Cable.
You gotta steal password.
Bro, you in the crib, lights off. Lights can't even turn on, yo. You can't even turn nothing on.
Shit, that's so scary. Cause I feel like you can make an accident. Like, what if a nigga just want DoorDash or something? Like, it's like,
you better get up and get it.
You better go physically out. That is a great point. That is a great ass point.
He stopped paying. I was like, wow.
But relatively though, like only 6 months, and you can have like what, a lot in debt. Like only
a lot of debt. But yeah, so what happens after you consolidate it, and then you kind of got to build back the reputation with credit card and all that stuff.
It just gets harder if you're like married and stuff like that.
You know your credit wipes after 10 years, right?
Yeah, I even know that.
It restarts.
Not that it restarts, but it's like
it kind of goes back.
Yeah,
so like, you gotta restart, then you gotta rebuild that shit.
Yeah. So that's how you know you get over credit thing. Like you keep a good record. Like let's say you fucked up when you were younger, right?
Yeah.
But as you go on, right? Like every year, let's say 10 years, it's gonna move the next year, right? So that last year kind of gets dropped off.
Yeah.
So that's how you know what I'm saying. So like it continues.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
It's crazy.
Nah, that's not using the credit. Like you buying big things with it.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, your credit. Very important. I'm actually gonna open up. I'm getting another credit card soon.
Yeah.
I just got personal.
That Sapphire joint.
Yeah,
I'm trying to travel for free.
Yeah,
I'm trying to travel for free.
I'm already free, whatever it's called.
I got pre-approved.
Yeah. But
so
I'm trying to
do that.
I'm trying to get the 80 rack.
Cause all I got for both
the what?
80
racks one. They got one that's like
the platinum one.
Yeah.
American Express.
I gotta work up to that joint.
Different. I got the credit and business, but they both just the cash rewards. So you know you get like a full 100.
Nah, you need points.
But I'm trying to get like flights because nigga really trying.
It's the ones with points, yo. Because those are the ones that you could use that shit on the daily, and then you rack up.
Chase is really good.
Chase got that shit.
Chase got you really good.
Chase got that shit.
Trying to double up on the Chase really with the.
So like probably going on a trip with my credits.
Do you need a
really?
Chase account?
That's good.
Like say I got PNC. Nah, you need a Chase.
Not necessarily.
Nah, I have the same way.
You just
I
get
have
the card.
PNC, but I have a Chase credit card.
Okay, but you just pay that.
Just apply it on like go to their branch. Don't go online.
That's what I'm about to do.
Don't that be killing your score or no?
Nah, it boosts it up a little bit.
When you get another card and shit like that, it do boost it.
Yeah.
Just don't do showing that you're more
just don't do 2 at a time, or like they won't approve one.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
You know, if you check your credit score, it goes down.
Well, that's if you
and within there's like a quarter. There's quarterly.
You can check it one time
every 4 months.
But you
got the app though.
Yeah, no,
that shit went down 2 points.
Oh no! I was like, damn, I'm checking that. That's okay.
Nah, if you use Credit Karma, that's OD. That's OD. Imagine that'd be crazy, bro. I've been checking my shit
every day.
Damn. This is ass. I'm saying.
Yo,
nah. So if you use like free apps, so now they have free apps. Like sometimes even in your bank app, they have like Chase. I know mine. They show for free already. Right? So if you have like just Chase or PNC, maybe they have it in the app. Also, if you get Credit Karma and you put all your information, they also could give you the free credit score on that anytime you want. And they cool with Credit Karma is too. If you want to sponsor us, is they tell you what you could be pre-approved for right away, and they give you like plans and shit like to work back at shit like at your credit score and shit like that.
I'm gonna get that plane. I feel like you could get like hotels too. Like
all that traveling shit.
If it says everything on that, your next vacation.
If you could get something that gets you points instead of cash back, big difference.
Points,
big difference. Because those points lead to perks.
Yeah, niggas have to go.
The cash back. I use the cash back just to pay off the credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't use that shit for nothing else but to help me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So points over cash back always.
And then I got actually link with them niggas that do taxes for the actual business. Cause I be putting stuff on the card. You don't know what I have.
LLC.
Yeah.
This is an LLC.
Yeah, this is LLC. Everything I pay for, using everything. But now it's just like.
I'm actually.
How do I actually write that shit off? Like to get the.
That's an LLC. I'm trying to make an LLC this year. Actually,
you should really look into getting somebody to do taxes.
Yeah,
can you help me out?
To even learn.
Yeah,
how to get an LLC?
Mad easy, bro.
Can you help me out? Because I've been wanting to make my channel an LLC before somebody tries to steal that name.
Yeah. You could do that.
Trying to trademark it or whatever the case may be.
You could even just like send yourself. They say like if you send something in the mail or something like that to yourself, it gives you proof too. Like even with me, like I have like the screenshots of the first day I made this, or like it exists. Like niggas have bought this and stuff like that. So it's like it's purchase dates.
There's something so like, there's an actual. Okay.
I was selling this in 2017 in like July 14, 2017. So unless you can prove to me that you sold it before that date, hey nigga, you ain't got nothing on me, bro.
My shit mad small now, bro. I need a new one.
No, yeah, I know.
My shirt, like that. You squeezing into my shirt, dog.
You have any more? Nah.
I could get some. I'm trying to work on the logo. Once I get that logo, bro.
Hit up AI and tell them the AI generator and just they'll that ass make you a fire ass logo, bro.
The only thing is though, like them niggas be stealing this. It's some nigga that got anything you put in that AI shit. Some nigga got it somewhere. And
I don't know. I've had an AI write me a script, bro.
You lying?
I'm so that ass, bro. A 2-page script, and it made sense and it worked. And it was actually funny. It was good.
Wow,
AI's crazy.
And I was
how long it take to generate?
Don't take that long. I don't feel like
legit, like a few seconds.
The thing is, you gotta know what you're doing. I
swear to God,
because I don't know how to make a script, but he do. So you put it in, it's gonna come out like all right. If that makes sense.
So if you're specific with it, with exactly what you want on it, that ass go into detail on what you want, and I'm looking at it like this is quality. Yeah. Like this, it's obviously not the best work you like I could do. But that shit makes coherent sense. Like that shit.
And at least
read that
nobody
shit.
Made it. It's an AI.
Exactly. And I'm like,
I can't get copyrighted.
Like, what the fuck?
Word.
I'm not gonna use it, but like to see
to show something.
Exactly. To see a fucking machine do that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, it's insane.
I don't know what to say.
AI is taking over the world for.
I don't know what to say.
But even then, you still gotta have a certain mind to use it in that sense. Like if you're not a good script writer, you can't make the AI come up with a good script.
No, you cannot. No,
you
can tweak it. You can tweak it to make it a good script. But if they could come up with a whole general idea though, that's impressive.
I think that's the best. It's not the niggas that do it by themselves with the AI. It's if you can combine them, like how he did it. Yeah. That's where you get the best solution.
Look how beats go. Look at samples.
Yeah,
it's literally the same thing. Literally the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to ask permission, but
yeah.
With samples,
but with an AI,
I ain't clear nothing on that album. Just letting
niggas know.
Admit it now, bro. They got you.
Niggas ain't clear.
My fault though, but that shit was heat though.
That was Otto made that beat. But that shit.
I don't know who that is.
That shit by Mixed Away. That shit on me, nigga. That shit on the business. So niggas not suing.
Thank God you got the
Niggas suing the LLC and on me.
Imagine the Bible sues you.
That's just crazy.
Damn. The apostles come down. The apostles come down.
Be like, yo,
you in jail for
you
life
owe me
now.
some rent, dog. Like the light, yeah.
Dog,
you better bring that breach, bro. You better.
I need fish, bread, or wine, dog.
I'm my pastor pulling up on me, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, word. Pause this you.
That was Otto, bro. That's
crazy.
That's Otto. He's over there, bro.
That's my.
Yo, that's crazy.
Nah, man.
That's Otto for real. But yeah, man, that ambition, bro. It's different because ambition is priceless. Not everyone, even with dreams, you know, like every single person got a dream. Even though you may not be a dream chaser, everyone got a dream. Just like it's just a certain few that's going to actually do something to it. Because I know so much people that even when I was young, I never even wanted to do music. But I know people was talking about, doing albums, mixtapes, this and that. Niggas I know that's been rappers, but I'm like, damn, I went and did it though.
Yeah.
I just on some like, or there's things that I've been wanting to do, and I see someone else do it, and I'm like, damn, see that nigga actually had the drive to actually go and do it. Meanwhile, my ass is just like, damn, yo, if only I could do this, so I wish I could do that. Nigga went and did it, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta do it type shit for real. You just gotta step into
bro,
the water.
I'm not gonna know that first studio session. After that, bro, like, I just started listening. Music started coming out different. The way I listen to music is so different now. That was
monumental. Like that was day, a great day. And from that day to now, it's like crazy. Like creatively, like just like mad.
And it's like the way he like produced it. He kept like a lot of stuff, a lot of our laugh, a lot of our fuck ups. Yeah, that's what made the song or like the memories. To be honest,
even the energy, like even from like working off each other too, like the confidence to even hop in there and shit like that. To even like to actually have fun, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we do it for, right? To enjoy ourselves and to have fun and you know what I'm saying, to anything creative.
Yeah, anything creative. Real quiet in that booth. Yeah, real silent.
Anything I do creatively is for me.
Yeah.
It's for me.
You mess up.
If somebody else likes it, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But if I like it, I want it out.
Cause I think you mess up when people always trying to start it off like, if I'm a rapper, how am I gonna get signed to a label? Mm-hmm. If I make
that's
YouTube,
not the way to go about it.
If I make YouTube videos, how am I gonna get like
monetized?
Yeah,
like, that's not the way to go about it.
You already lost. That's your motivation. Yeah, mm-hmm. Like you already lost at that point, bro.
I agree. A lot of people go through that though, bro. Like,
I think a lot of people get into that lifestyle thinking like, yo, I bet let's just make the money, and it may work for others, but for like creatives, like people who love this shit, you do it for you. Yeah. Anybody who's been successful at art, they've literally said every time, at least from what I've heard, this music speaks true to me. Mm-hmm. Or this art speaks true to me. It's what I've thought. It's an opinion. It's yours. It cannot be anybody else's. If it brings you more, blessings. But that should not be the focus. Mm-hmm. Should never be the focus.
Most definitely, bro.
Facts. There's a ton of artists that I didn't even know that had so much talent, bro. Like any top artist, let's say Tyler the Creator. He can produce any.
Yeah, he's talented. I didn't realize
he's amazing. He plays mad instruments.
You notice that he don't need to drop a song or album. He can just do whatever he wants.
He's gifted.
For 2 years.
Jay-Z,
Kanye. He could focus on clothing. He could focus on clothing, making beats for somebody else. I've seen him play piano. I've seen him play the guitar. Like same thing, like you said, Jay-Z. He hasn't dropped an album in how long? Like in that long.
It doesn't have 27 or 18 or something like that.
Doesn't have to because he's focusing more on the business end. Or like Rihanna specifically, she doesn't need music.
That's the thing about creativity, because like if you're creative, you're gonna change at some point where it's like you don't have to like make beats now. Now you just moved on to now you're rapping at this point. Mm-hmm. Or now you just left all that together. Now you're just composing, or you're an executive producer, or stuff like that where. You don't even know you're gonna create in some way.
Yeah. I think
don't have one thing.
I think creativity. The people who are successful in creativity are people who have opinions that they say, "Yo, this is fire," and then everybody else around them and everybody in general just thinks, "Oh, I agree with him."
Yeah,
that's somebody who's successful and creative and being creative.
You put your
apparently.
You got your stripes out there.
You got like. This guy named Rick Rubin. I think he's a producer. Yeah. He said, "I don't know how to do a soundboard. I don't know how to play a soundboard. I don't know how to play an instrument." Mm-hmm. But he's one of the most famous producers. He said, "My creativity, my opinion on what I think is good, is what got me so far."
Yeah.
Right. Because everybody thinks whatever he thinks is good is also good.
Yeah. Well, that comes to like again right back to like what he thinks is good. Is because like this shit like what Paul was talking about, this sound like there's sometimes you be like this drum this don't add this something what I'm saying, you can tweak it, but for him it's like he was so true in his attempt of saying this shit is fire, like he really heard all this shit, this is fire. So now people that had the same mind as him or like they're gonna be like
I need this man to listen to my shit.
This shit is fire.
If you ever hear Pierre Bourne. Yeah, that's where I found out a producer is a rapper. Yeah, no matter it's whatever.
They should know.
He understands the melodies, where everything hits, the hi hats, everything comes in. He knows where to really put in the words too.
Bro, Travis Scott is another one who does that as well. Mm-hmm. Pharrell is another one.
You saw Drake come at Pharrell. He bought all his old jewelry. And
that video thing, right?
Yeah.
I see like an IG, but I didn't see the whole thing though.
So it was all Pharrell too. The golden PSP, his golden shades and shit, all his favorite jewelry. Pharrell that went on auction, and Drake copped it all up made a video with that shit on. Say like I could just do it type shit. Because he said it in a song type shit.
Are they beefing?
Nah, he just did it because he cared.
I think Drake is music video.
Yeah,
some behind the scenes shit.
I want a replica of his diamond chain, the previous engagement shit. I find that the funniest thing ever.
He's sick for that, bro.
That's crazy.
It was like
30 shorties, bro.
That's like crazy. It was 40 of them, bro. It was 40 diamonds on his neck.
Because he said he never even proposed. He just thought about it, so he just bought it.
Which is crazy.
That's wild, bro.
That's even crazier to me. That's the craziest part to me, actually. Just to think about, like, I could see myself marrying her. All right, time to go to Zales. Like time to go to Tiffany's. Like, let's buy it just in case.
Wasn't that like in a year though, or some shit? Like, what?
That's OD if it's in a year.
If it was like only a short span, I don't even think it was like all his life.
Bro, even in his life, 40 is crazy though.
40-ish.
He's
not even 40. That's the crazy part.
It's like 3 in a year.
Yeah, like that's insane, bro. Like
in his adult life as well.
Nah, but he a lover boy for real. Yeah, he gotta be a lover boy. It's like that.
That's my light skinned king.
I'm happy for that.
That's that nigga,
That's our guy, you know. Yeah. That's our Jay-Z of our time.
That is our guy. That's our guy. That is
maybe like
he could do no wrong. I think, in my opinion.
I don't know about
my God, but that's my nigga though.
That is my guy.
That's my favorite artist, but I ain't put him a god though.
No, I didn't say god though. I said that's my guy.
Yeah. That's our person. But that is the best of talent of our generation for music.
Drake is A$AP.
Most
I'm
relevant.
gonna tell you something.
Let me tell you something. That's it.
Let me tell you something.
You can't do something like that. Like for
Drake says something.
And then Future is the number 2.
Damn. Drake says something, bro, and I'm like, why does he know about my life? Like, how does he know me? Yo, he don't know me like that. Like,
I got something for everything. Like, you can't.
Nah, for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, he just touches so many things. Like, it's just he got Spanish, Arab. Yeah, he got like Jamaican, UK. Like, there's no way you can tap into so many things.
The hard ER, bro. When he was like young, he was like, "Yo, this nigga crazy" or something. Like, there was like, I was like, "Damn, that white jumped out."
That white came out real quick.
Like, it's like he would say nigga, but you know how, like, I guess back then.
Yeah. But he's from Canada too.
Like, he was like
a different slang.
He was talking about weight. He was like, yo, that's so that weird. Nigga. I was like, nah.
Damn.
That nigga is crazy. Like,
that nigga right there.
That sounds crazy though. You say it in an accent.
I was like, nah, that's different, bro.
Canada slang is crazy. Actually, when I went to DR last year, and I met some people from Toronto, and they were like, "Yo, like, what's some of your slang? Like my slang?" I'm like, "I'm from New York," so I'm like that ass, and they're like, "We know that," and I was like, "All right, shut up." Like, so then they were like, we were like, "Yo, what's your slang?" And they were like, "You know what they call like beautiful girls, like bad? Like we say like, oh, she's a baddie, like she's bad, right? They'd be like, she's a baddie still." And I'm like,
yeah, you be saying the still and all that.
Shit sounded like Drake.
I'm like, he's like, come on, dog. And I asked him, I was like, yo, like that A shit, like, are y'all always asking a fucking question? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you ever notice that? Like, they're like, you want to go to the bar yet? Like, I'm like,
yo, it's mad cool though. Like, I liked it.
It's smooth. Like, when they say it, it's hella smooth. When I say it, I'm like, I'm forcing it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's fly.
This is a good podcast.
Remember to say it.
Exactly, like, and
that's why like UK drill came up too, you know, that different voice, that different.
She's a ting.
It's a bad team.
It's a bad team.
Yeah.
I'm like
with the bunda.
Yeah,
that's
like
funny.
That shit is funny.
And like the Caribbean accents be hard too. I mess with OD.
You know, yeah, that's crazy. A lot. You know what's crazy? I think a lot of music now is that's the most popular music is out of the country music.
Yeah. Well, I think because America is just like so diverse, so it's kind of just like that helps it too, where it's like.
I think but I feel like this is like kind of giving back like to like 2000s where like that like reggaeton had this shit like it's run. Yeah. Right now I feel like we're going through like
there was a lot
like
of
Spanish,
a lot of reggae, a lot of reggaeton, a lot of rap, a lot of pop.
Yeah.
Like and I love that. My taste in music is my favorite taste in music. If that makes sense, that's everybody's feeling, you know. Yeah. Man, I could go in a mood where, like, on my leg days, I listen to straight, like, Tokisha. I listen to straight women music made by women because I want to feel like a bad bitch. I want to be a bad bitch.
I'm trying to get the dumpy.
I'm squatting to to Megan, and I'm like, alright, like she knows what she's talking about, right? You know what I mean?
Myself in his rap, he do a cheek like. That'd be down.
It's like hands on my knees for real, like hands on my knees for real. Like
this video where this dude had this nigga's different, right? Because I guess he working out in sweatpants, but he ain't have no underwear or nothing on, right?
Hey,
so look. So there's like a video where it's like niggas doing squats and the shit ripped. And you just think it's
I seen that. I was wondering, like, damn, both and shit. So he had no underwear on. He underwear. Damn. In middle squat, like, that was crazy.
And this nigga's like, that's I wouldn't know.
That's insane.
I always go home if I see some shit like
you don't be said that. Oh hell no. That's a gym.
That embarrassment gotta be wild.
I see some crazy shit.
That's a gym rat.
You see some crazy shit.
I'll leave right after that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just today, bro. I was trying to hit the sauna, bro. I was trying to hit the sauna.
Man, old dude with their penis out, bro.
I wish I could throw my fuck I was in the sauna. I was trying to be in the sauna for 20 minutes. There was this older gentleman came out the shower. My gym has showers, and he had a towel. And what blew my is that he didn't use the towel. He came into the sauna to dry up.
That's like sick. Like
bare ass naked in the nude.
If you just mad, I feel like once you just old, niggas just don't care. Niggas just
I came to the conclusion.
But you know what? I wish I could be like that, man.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, son. I'm gonna tell you something.
What he said.
At a certain point, though,
you get to that.
I told myself, I'm like, at 75, I'm checking out, bro. Like, I'm stealing shit. They acting confused. Yeah, I'm gonna be naked. I'm gonna be naked half the time too. Like, fuck that, bro. Who's gonna tell me?
He just old.
They are.
He just old. What time we at?
I got 10%. We at hour 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty valid.
Hour 26 niggas put in work. Yo, niggas got some dime. I mean, we do the dime section where niggas got like game.
Oh, okay.
Like a piece of media or a piece of something.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
I'm gonna say just listen to the Light album by Out of Parker. Just
word, check that out. That's fire.
Great.
And if you want to rap over the instrumentals too, rap.
Yes.
Bro.
You should do like a TikTok thing where people stitch it.
That's why I gotta get back on my
do one for every beat. Do one for every beat. I think you should do that.
Or like an open verse. Yeah, that's hard. An open verse challenge type.
One thing I would say is watch Survival of the Littest on YouTube. Yeah, you can catch us on Instagram, TikTok.
They're very lit.
I should be on the stage pretty soon, so you could catch me on open mics and stuff. Just testing out some material, and more videos coming out soon as well. We actually have one. We just wrapped one up, man. We're editing it now, so we're almost done. Should be coming out soon, so hopefully I could tune in.
Most definitely.
Definitely checking that out.
I definitely sub. I'm gonna be checking out more. I'm trying to get Surviving the Latest on the future. On the project.
Super down with that. I would love that. I would love to do that. I want to collab as much as possible, and I want to do a photo shoot as well. Yeah. So bring out those cameras. We need to do that shit.
Paparazzi. No paparazzi.
No pics. I've been looking. This shit's not plugged in.
No. We
that's just for aesthetic.
That's just literally for like everybody to be like
blow the spot like that.
He's like, Wessy's just talking bare ass right now.
In the beginning,
I saw you touch it earlier. It was like, he don't know yet.
That's I have one of these. That's
nice
bowl.
These are clutch.
Yeah.
The best, bro. Like, man, they 50 beans.
50, yeah. Exactly.
I think I made my YouTube channel off of this one before.
Yeah, it's calm.
That's clutch.
Nah, man.
I'm gonna get that too.
I appreciate you for letting me come here. Thank you for having me on the show.
We're not done yet.
Oh, my bad. I'm just saying.
Dimes. Check out Black Wealth Renaissance podcast. I've been listening to them lately. Fire. They got like good financial, business people.
What?
Black Wealth Renaissance. They like a podcast on Spotify.
Is it like the earner leisure or no? It's something totally different.
Kinda type of thing where they bring all these people in and they just talk about like how they started their business and shit like that. So Black you want like a little some wealth, finance and shit like that. They got everything they talk about, so you can pick up a little thing. So I've been in that one. It's calm, very calm. And if you got something,
do you got something to
like my IG?
Something you want to plug?
Why you telling this? His IG?
Follow.
Nah, for dudes.
How you gonna speak for?
Like actually, just have conversation with other men. Like you don't know how much this shit just changed my week. You know.
Yeah.
I'm glad, bro. I'm happy for that.
Yeah, word.
That's what we're here for.
That's
what we're here for.
This was a
and I was only here to smoke.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go hit the spiritual side.
Nah, for real. Cause I feel like we need to start tapping into like, you know, I feel like we all vibe like, you know, it's funny and shit all the time. We gotta start tapping into like the real shit too, right? Like we remember growing up.
I think we hit like a good vibe.
Nah, this was amazing. I feel like.
This
was great.
I like
so,
this.
Yeah, I feel you. We gotta keep promoting that shit though.
Yeah. Men talk to one another.
Even men, just talk. Women, just talk to people.
Everybody, just talk to
figure it out though, cause like, you know what I'm saying. Everybody going through their shit. You probably going through the same shit somebody else is going through. Yeah, and they may have gone through it. You know, they going through it, and you might know some shit. You know.
Nah, that's a fact, man. So, niggas gonna be dumb, like AI, bro. Just embrace the wave, man. You can catch her Spotify, Apple Music, damn.
Everywhere. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, type shit.
Nigga really started shooting.
Tell a friend.
That's crazy. I ain't even get to say.
Go ahead.
Yo, Spotify, Apple Music. We on YouTube, the visual. Niggas really know. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's it.
Tell a friend.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we come here.
To tell that friend as well.
Right. And the friend right next to you and the friend behind you.
Yeah, right. Like I forgot for a second.
There was a camera.
So yeah, bro. Boom, we out.
Yes, sir.
That was great. I have to